Usain Bolt's world record in the 100 meters is 9.58 seconds. How fast was he running as he passed the finish line? Well, okay, so I'm going to sketch this really quick. Usain Bolt started here, and we know something about, Usain Bolt right here. His velocity initial is 0 meters per second, and here's the reason why. He's starting at the starting line. When the gun goes off, he runs in this direction until he gets to the finish line. Until he gets to the finish line, which is right here. The question is, what is his velocity here as he is running? Because you know he's running very fast. We do know one other thing. We know displacement and we know time. Now, there's a couple ways that we can go about solving this. I could use displacement in order to find it, or I could use time in order to find it. So, the first given that I have is velocity initial is 0 meters per second. I know displacement is 100 meters, and I know that time is 9.58 seconds. The thing that we're looking for is velocity final, and that's going to be in meters per second. So now I need to find a kinematic equation that deals with velocity initial, displacement, times, and velocity finals. So I have an equation D equals 1/2 velocity final minus velocity initial times time. So if I substitute, I have 100 equals 1/2. My velocity final, I don't know what that is, minus 0 times time, which is 9.58 seconds. Okay, if I want to simplify what's inside of the parentheses, I can go 100 equals 1/2, and in this case it's just velocity final, times 9.58. Now there's two ways I could do this. I could take 1/2 of 9.58, or I could divide by 9.58 and then multiply by 2, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to divide by 9.58. Whatever I do to the right, I got to do to the left, and I do that so that these cancel. But I need to divide this by 9.58. And I get 10.438413 equals 1/2 velocity final. Now I can multiply this side by 2, and that will get rid of that, and I can multiply this side by 2. You get a velocity final of 20.876826 meters per second. But let's go back to the original problem. There's one significant figure here. There's 3 significant figures here. So I would need to write 2, this one's tricky, 20 meters per second. And I cannot have a decimal point there, or else I goof up my sig figs. There is 1 sig fig.